mess because I've been cleaning all day, and I have been reading and enjoying the best Sunday ever. But I needed to update you guys because I finally read this. It was something that I got from the library last month. And like I said, I'm just mood reading, and I'm trying to get through all of my backlog of books that I have that I've been wanting to read and haven't been able to make onto my TBR. But oh my goodness. The Magus, I don't know how to pronounce that word, of the library is a manga about a young boy who lives in a village, and he is very different from everybody else who lives in the village. He has pointy ears and blonde hair and white skin, and very different from the brown hair, brown skin, normal human ears of the people that he lives with in the village. And he lives in the slum with his sister, and his sister is fighting to make sure that he is able to go to school, and she works herself to death to get him to go to school. And his life is pretty miserable, and the one thing that he dreams of is being able to go to this fancy city that is far, far away, that is filled with books, because he loves books more than anything else in the world, and he dreams of having adventures and going into the world and just of a life that is better than the one that he has. And this was the most heartwarming, wonderful book that I've read in a really long time. There's 5 of them, and I just went and requested all of them at the library. It made me so happy. Also, the light is terrible. I'm sorry. But I had to update you. This is amazing. Good morning. It's pajama day today at school, so I'm cozy in my robe. But I wanted to start out this vlog. Happy March. I was gonna do a tarot TBR this month, but I kind of burnt myself out last month doing the 2 readathons, so I just want to mood read. So I have those books that I showed you during Polarthon that I got from the library that I really need to read. So I'm reading the 2nd book in the Moonstruck graphic novel series, and I just opened it up to read while my car is defrosting. And oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love the end papers with the kitties and the donuts and the coffee and the plants and the crystals. I love it. So I'm really excited to start this and just have a month where I read nothing but what I want to read. I haven't done that in a while, and I'm so excited for it. So, join me on the journey. I'll update you guys later. Hey friends, I am hanging out in my car. I just got off of work, and I had a few errands to run. And I had a gift card to the Human Being, and I bought this ginormous. It's longer than my head. Like, what am I doing right now? But I'm very happy. It's just a strawberry banana smoothie, and it's so good. It's Monday. I wanted to give you guys an actual update. I know the only thing I've said so far is like that I am being blinded by the sun. Oh my god. The only thing that I said so far was that I read the Magus of the library and absolutely adored it. It was amazing. It was my favorite manga that I've read, and that's saying something because haiku is my favorite up until now. I still love haiku as the anime. That's where I started out. And because I love the anime so much, the manga was my favorite. But I'm going to have to say, manga. Oh my gosh. What kind of book person am I? Mispronouncing things. The manga was my favorite. But now I have to say that the Magus of the Library series, at least the first book, has stolen my heart completely and utterly. So I requested the other ones at the library. 2 of them have come in, but it's not the next one yet. So I'm going to pick those up, but I can't keep reading it yet because I got the 3rd and 4th in. So in the meantime, I have been reading this month. I am determined to get through some of the book box books that I've gotten in Owl Crate and other book subscription boxes that I've had over the last year or so. And I'm starting with a book that has been on and off my TBR for quite a while now, and that is A Dark and Hollow Star by Ashley Shuttleworth. This is a book that I got in my Unplugged. Oh my gosh. This is a book that I got in the Unplugged book box subscription, which is a YA book box that has self-care items in it as well. The idea is that you unplug, you read a book, you do some self-care, and take some time for yourself. So I really enjoyed that book box. I don't get it anymore because I can't afford to get all of the book boxes that I want. But I got this book from that from that subscription box, and I have started it. This is actually the second time that I'm rereading the beginning part because I started it last summer reading it with a friend, and we just kind of got derailed and never finished our little buddy reads. So now we are reading this together again, and I am back on chapter 9. I think the last time I got to chapter 10, so I'm almost where I left off. This is a really chaotic, complicated story. The second time that I'm reading it, I'm understanding a lot more than the first time. I think it takes a lot to really grasp how complicated this is, but I love it. So, sorry, the lighting is going to be weird now, but we're going to live with it. This is the story of an immortal girl named Nausicaa, who has been banished from the immortal realm for basically breaking their laws after her sister kills herself. So that's not a spoiler. It happens at the very beginning of the book. But there is a lot of trigger warnings for self-harm, for depression, for anxiety, all of those things. So if you have any triggers like that, be warned when you are going into this book. I can't. Be warned that is a thing. That is it's a real thing in this book, and the author actually gives a trigger warning in the beginning. So if you have any of those triggers, just be careful going into this book. So far, it really hasn't been really intense. Some of those triggers I have as well, but I haven't found it difficult to read. Wow, I'm really struggling. Hang on. Let's see if I can find a different angle for this. Is that any better? It's a little bit. Okay. So far, I'm not really struggling with this as far as the trigger warnings go, but like I said, I'm not even halfway through the book yet. So it could get crazy. Anyway, it's a story of her, and she's banished to the mortal realm. And the mortal realm consists of basically every fairy tale / supernatural creature that you can think of from any story that you've read, including fae, fairies, and humans. There's a lot of complicated politics among the fae. It's a little bit reminiscent of ACOTAR with the various realms and the different kings and the different royal families that run each different realm of the fae world. And it's interesting because they're based in this world that we live in right now. So, like, for example, the spring court, or like it would be in a court of thorns and roses, or whatever it's called. The spring court is in Toronto, Canada. The summer court is in Nevada. So there are locations where these courts are that are in the human realm, but the humans don't know that they exist. There are glamours and spells that keep the humans from knowing that it's happening, which is kind of reminiscent of Harry Potter. So there's a lot of complicated magic, a lot of complicated politics. There are a lot of characters to keep track of. Honestly, my friend and I, at the beginning of reading this, we had to create a spreadsheet of who is who, how they're related, what kind of like creature they are, how they know, what is going on. We had to literally sit down and create a spreadsheet. But honestly, those are the kind of books that I love. So if you're the kind of person who really loves like really intense fantasy with a really well developed world and a lot of different characters, and this is the book for you, honestly. I am loving this so far. The main conflict in the story is that, well, one of the main conflicts is that the children of humans and fae, they're called Ironborns, are being murdered in terrible, terrible ways. And they're all children. The oldest one that was killed that they discovered was 19 years old. So they're all like prematurity, which is what they call it in their world. And nobody is really doing anything about it because these people are considered substandard humans, essentially. A substandard race. They are in between. They don't belong in the human world. They don't belong in the fae world. And there's a lot of prejudice against them. And nobody really cares that they're just dying off. So this is the main conflict. We have lots of different characters, lots of different things going on, and I'm not really going to get into that very much in this vlog because I don't want to give it away, first of all, but also it's something that's hard to describe unless you're reading the story. So just know that it's complicated, but really well done. So far, all of the pieces make sense. It just takes a lot of mental effort to connect those pieces, I guess, if that makes sense. Anyway, this is the first book that I'm reading in March. Lie. This is the first of a series of books that I'm going to be reading in March, going through and reading all of my book box subscriptions. So, yeah, I'm going to hang out here. I'm parked at a little park. I'm going to enjoy the sunshine and get some more reading done and drink my ginormous smoothie. So, I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening, and I will check in with you guys soon. Good morning. I look a mess. It is Sunday, like almost afternoon, I think. But I had an amazing day yesterday. You'll see that in a later vlog. It'll come out after this one. But I did nothing but reading. And I ended up getting halfway through this book. So I'm going to continue on with this today and get as much reading as I can done today. Yesterday I spent the night with my cousin, and she has a dog that I am apparently very allergic to because every time I go over there I end up with like a swollen eyes and sneezy and just like allergy attack. So I ended up taking a Benadryl when I got home because I didn't have any other allergy medication. So we'll see how much reading I get done today. I'm curled up on the couch. I have India's sprints on. She put some sprints on her channel today with Pris and Ro and Chloe, and I will put the link down below so that you guys can watch it later if you want to. But I'm just gonna have a lazy Sunday, I think. Also, we spring forward with our time, daylight savings, and lost an hour, so it's kind of a rough day. But I'm gonna get as much reading as I can get done, so I will update you as I go.
Your brain to take anything in, like it's
yeah, I don't know if it's obvious, but I have like literally it's worse than that, like on the rest of my body.
Back really quickly. I've checked the mail and I have received my package from Daisy and Bee. This is a Etsy shop that Steph and Jade have started, and they are doing merch for the Final Book Support Group, which is a book group club thing that Steph has started because she has so many unfinished series, and so the Final Book Support Group is like a support group for finishing off the series that you've started. So I decided I needed the bookmarks that they made in there for this group. They're so cute, so I'm going to show them to you. So let's see if I can get this open. have 99 problems, and 98 of them are sequels. These are really good quality. I finally remembered this book, and I survived the sequel. So cute. Oh my gosh. Do I have anything else in here? Let's see. We do. Is that it? Yes, that's it. And then the final book support group loyalty card. How many sequels? Treat yourself to another. So you like fill in the card basically. And if you complete the entire card, then you get to buy yourself a sequel to another series or next installment in a series, whatever that is. So really cute idea. Super excited. She's going to do a readathon this month too. So I'm going to try and get as many sequels in as I can this month. But I'm also starting a lot of series too. So we'll see how that goes. Hey friends, yesterday was not a great day. I updated you a little bit and I told you that I had really bad allergies and that I was probably going to fall asleep, and I did. And I slept for like 3 hours probably and then just felt gross all day. So I did get some reading done, but I didn't update you because I felt terrible. But I did manage to finish this book, the Highland Falcon Thief, and I really liked it. I thought it was cute. I'm going to give it 3 stars, I think, only because I saw the ending coming a mile away. I know with middle grade, you can be a little bit less strict about things like that, but I have read middle grade mysteries that kept me guessing until the end, and so I know it's possible. So this is a really cute story. I really enjoyed I feel like I said before, the commentary on trains and the passion that the characters have about trains. And the characters were really fun and unique. And I really enjoyed it for the most part. But like I said, I saw the ending coming. And so the ending I was just kind of trying to rush through because I was like, yeah. Come on, I already know what's going to happen. Like, put the puzzle pieces together already, right? So that definitely brought my enjoyment of it down towards the end. So I dropped it down to a 3-star. And I did start, I think I'm on chapter 3 of Kidnap on the California Comet. And this is fun. There's some new characters. The main character's name is Hal, and he is now going from England to America and experiencing America for the first time. And apparently there is a kidnap on the train, and I haven't gotten that far yet, but it seems like it's going to be cute. I'm expecting it to be about another 3 stars if it's going by the first one. So not too high of expectations, but still wanting to read it because it's fun. And then I stayed up until around 9 or 10 reading A Dark and Hollow Star, which I'll put here because it's in my room and I can't be bothered to go and get it. I'm on chapter 21, I believe, of the story, and it's so good. It's getting better and better. It's really a slow burn story. The puzzle pieces come together slowly. The characters come together slowly. They're reaching the climax of this mystery that they're trying to solve pretty slowly. It's not a fast-paced novel. It's a character-based novel. It's a world-based novel. There's a lot of world building, a lot of politics, a lot of character building, and a lot of relationship building. And I am loving it. There's a couple of characters in this series that I am just like, get together already. The slow burn is killing me. But it's keeping me intrigued and keeping me wanting to learn more. So this is a beautiful fantasy. It's a YA novel, but it feels more complicated. It feels the characters are young, they're in their teens, and they definitely act like it. And so I think it is right to call it a YA novel, but it has such complex politics and world building and magic that it feels like an adult fantasy. So I am loving this story so far. Tonight, I am hopefully going to finish Kidnap on the California Comet. I'm going to put some sprints on and just read, and then read some more of The Dark and Hollow Star, hopefully, and hopefully get those two done so that I can wrap up this vlog and edit it and get some content out, because it's been a little while. So I hope you all are doing well, and I will update you soon. Hello. It's a couple hours later, and I have finished Kidnap on the California Comet, and I'm gonna give this one 5 stars. It surprised me. I kind of saw the end coming, but the way that it happened was really unexpected, and the complexity of the characters and all of the secrets that each character on the train had, and the way it all came together was really, really good. I was completely surprised. It blew me away. I thought it was going to be another 3-star, but it was a 5-star. So it has completely redeemed itself, and I am absolutely going to continue on with this series. I think it's really, really cute and really fun. So that's it for tonight. I have to go to bed because I have to get up early in the morning, but I'm hoping to finish A Dark and Hollow Star in this vlog before I end it tomorrow. So I will see you guys then. Hello friends. I did not end up updating you yesterday. I felt like crap yesterday. I worked all day, but while I was at work I felt really nauseous, and I also felt kind of feverish and tired and just bleh. So I arranged for a substitute to take over my class, and I am home today. I'm actually feeling okay. I thought I was getting sick, but I don't think I am. I think I might have just been like extremely tired because I haven't been sleeping well the last couple of weeks. I've been having a lot of like back pain and stuff, so it's been hard to sleep, but that is not why I came to update you. I came to tell you that I have not yet finished A Dark and Hollow Star, but that's my plan for today. I'm gonna go and get some food, some coffee, run a couple of errands, and just try and rest and get caught up today so that I can jump back into work the last 2 days, and then I have my spring break. Gonna make it. I really wanted to not miss a day this week because I have spring break next week, but I couldn't make it. Anyway, so I'm gonna go and run my errands, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna settle in, and I'm gonna try and finish A Dark and Hollow Star so I can tell you guys my thoughts and wrap up this vlog. So I will see you guys in a bit. I just finished it. Oh my gosh, this was amazing. I'm gonna give it 5 stars. The storytelling was really beautiful. Like I said, it's kind of a slow burn. It takes a long time to reach its climax, but it's well worth the wait. I love the queer representation in this book. The main characters are queer, and the world building was maybe my favorite part about this book. I cannot wait to dive into this world again. This is the first in a series, which I thought it was a standalone when I first picked it up, but it's a first in a series. No idea when the next one is set to come out. I'm gonna research that right now. But I can't wait to go back into this world. There's so much that's left unexplored, and I'm hoping that it's the first in a large series of books because I love this world so much and I love these characters so much. So 5 out of 5 stars. The only thing that took me out of the story a little bit was the constant reference to different fandoms, and I mean all of the things that I love, like video games and books and movies and things that have different fandoms, right? So it's very much a nod to other brilliant creators and other fandoms that I cherish. But the drop of those, the way that it was handled, pulled me out of the story almost every time. It felt kind of awkward and forced. So that's the one thing that kind of pulled from my enjoyment of this, but not enough to bring it down from a 5-star. So really, and I appreciated what she was trying to do, what they were trying to do in this book with those references, but for me, it just pulled me out of the story a little bit too much. So there you have it, my final thoughts on A Dark and Hollow Star. This is the first book box book that I finished, coming up at the end of the month. I'm hoping to bring out another vlog where I read several of those books, but here's to a great start and the end to this vlog. If you liked it, remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.
Yesterday